This looks like my dad's apartment when I was a kid.
It's literally 1970s.
Look at the colors. And then when we go inside, it is straight out of my dad's apartment in 1974, dude. Unbelievable. Oh, holy Dennis.
Richard had heard there were two very strange old RVs in Texas, so he wanted to see just how strange they were. At first, Richard thought it was just the usual scrapyard with some old cars in the yard, but none of them really impressed him. Then the seller said the real stuff was in the back. When they walked around, Richard was completely stunned. There sat two enormous Camelot cruisers. Back in the 70s, someone wanted to get into the luxury RV business and built these monster RVs. The front was an old Ford truck towing a massive fifth-wheel camper. The whole thing was long and tall, not something a normal person would ever buy. But Richard just happened to love weird stuff like this. The owner first took them inside the first one. It was pure 70s style inside. The more Richard looked, the more excited he got. It was like a whole old apartment stuffed into the back of a truck. The second one had an even more over-the-top theme, with room for a snowmobile, purple shag carpet, and vintage stereo gear. Both RVs were weird, but every detail was done perfectly. Then the owner let them take one out for a test drive. Driving this huge beast, Richard felt both ridiculous and awesome. He knew it would be hard to sell and didn't know what he'd do with it, but the stranger it was, the more he wanted it. In the end, Richard bought both RVs for just $30,000. Only after buying them did a new problem come up. With things this big, how in the world were they going to get them home?